Hey y'all, how you doing? I don't know when you're gonna look at this, but if you've been watching this past week, I have experienced unbelievable tech gremlins, whether it's doing something live, doing a collaborative, a breaking news announcement, to even responding to correspondence, text messages, emails, or whatever. So, do you think it's a sign? I want to ask some of you out there who believe in signs, whether it be that from the spirit world, the universe, or whatever your spirit beliefs are. I have been working on several projects and two big projects coming up, and every time I attempt to connect with the recipients of those projects or submit some work entailed with those projects, technology interrupts. And so I'm wondering, is this a sign of the universe? Is this the sign that, hey, maybe now is not the time? Or is it something big that is going to be transformational and innovative and the world's just not ready for it? For those of you who may have been watching, I was supposed to do an event last Friday with a guest, and that fell through. Only to find out a mere few hours later my entire electronic devices shut down. Yes, that of my phone. Now, most of you say, well, Andrea, I know you and I know you have a backup to a backup. But somehow, some way, when I took it to not only the carrier, but also the manufacturer, they said it was something that they haven't seen, a software technology glitch per se. But this has always been an underlying thing for me whenever I'm make a big announcement, produce something of great impact or influence. So I want you to look at the signs in your life. I want you to explore and look at the ways that they are speaking to you. Are you getting the answers you are seeking when you ask the question? Are there some barriers or obstacles or interruptions getting in the way towards your success? Do you feel at times that you are not compatible, with technology, and that somehow the electronic magnetic forces aren't gelling well with your chemical makeup? Well, these may be somewhat called conspiracy theories or belief systems, but if I really dig deep and pull back the layers, it's to my acknowledgement a few steps into the future after the occurrences have arisen that there was a reason and a purpose for it. So for those of you, I know you guys are excited about the upcoming announcements and projects and where I was on my business trip last week. Others of you were excited to speak, to listen and hear on some of my guests on some of the new projects that I'm working on. Whereas others, I just didn't have the technological ability, if you will, to connect with you, whether that be a live chat, a Zoom call, a Google Meet, or even a connection. So this is what I'm taking right now. As you've known and you saw my post, I don't know when you're going to see this. I'm posting it, when I did have up and running technology. But I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer to what my goals are, because there's a lot of adversities, a lot of challenges, and a lot of obstacles that I have to go through to share with you these events. And so if you're out there and you feel like you are constantly drudging and trudging on the treadmill of life as opposed to climbing that corporate or successful ladder, have patience. I know what it's like. It can be frustrating. You're doing all this, you go 2 steps forward and you fall 10 steps back. Well, in my circumstances, not only have the tech gremlins attacked, but also the weather. Every time it storms, y'all know I'm terrified of thunder and lightning storms. And when I find myself on the next level or have an epiphany or an innovative idea or ready to connect with someone to make global impact, that's when the storms are a brewing. There was this country song, The Thunder Rolls, and The Lightning Strikes by Garth Brooks. Now, although it has a dark story behind it, I take it to a different perspective. The thunder rolls and the lightning crashes when frequencies and energies either repel or come together. And you can either look at storms as beauty of Mother Earth and nature components itself, or you can look at it as destruction to nature and the surroundings. So if you're going through some tough times, if you are me, always attempting to do greater and bigger things with technology and make announcements and share these new upcoming events and ideas and projects, and all of a sudden the tech gremlins both inside my devices and in my surroundings come about, just have patience. Look at the signs. Sit back. Today, I don't know when everything is going to be rectified and troubleshooted, if that's a word, and remedied. But with my time that I don't have control over things at the moment, I'm going to take that time to control my thoughts. Really put things into priority, put things into perspective, put things into sequential steps to see what's going on, and then sit back and wonder why there are these delays, postponements, cancellations, or interruptions. So again, it's all about perspective today. One's perspective may be that of treasure when it's somebody else's tragedy, as the examples I've made. I know people, a couple of close friends of mine, that love when it thunders and lightnings and just sits comfy and cozy with a nice warm cup of tea, blanket, and cozy, fuzzy pajamas, and just stares out and embraces all the sights, sounds, natures, and smells of a thunderstorm and lightning storm. For me, on the other hand, I'm the one jumping under covers and grasping onto anything I can hold on, because for me it's a little fearful. So during these trials and tribulations of technology that I'm experiencing, first and foremost, I want to thank you for your patience and understanding. Nothing personal. I had posted right before it started getting interrupted until it became a whole day, and who knows how long. Again, I'm not sure when this is going to go out. Please understand, when everything is rectified, I will respond to your correspondences. You know I'm a woman of authenticity and integrity. But until then, pardon me for the delays in text messages, voicemails response, email responses, video chats, and any events that were scheduled on today's agenda going forward. Until then, today is Friday, the 2nd day of August. We're now crossed over the midway point of the year. We have been for some time. So embrace it, have fun, keep on smiling, and keep your eye out for those signs. Thank you so much. My name is Andrea Mason, your first choice, your global voice, alumna of Les Brown, certified motivational speaker, life coach, as well as international best-selling author, Andrea, CEO of Press Play, Plan Life According to You, LLC. If you found great value, content, a shift in your perspective and mindset on how things are going, good, unfavorable, or indifferent, remember, it's all about the perspective. Number 1, sit back, assess, critique, and see what's at hand. Number 2, what's the takeaway? What's the lesson that you've learned? And finally, number 3, how are you going to adapt, adopt, and move forward? Once again, I welcome your comments, shares, and likes. And check out AndreaMasons.com and go to AndreaMasons.com gift so you can redeem your 30-minute discovery call on how we can get you to the next level in the life transformational journey that I call choosing to press play. Plan Life According to You, LLC. I'll see you real soon.